This is DieCast Street League.
And I'm Roy.
I hope you're ready for some Survivor Series racing.
Man, you already know. I'm always down for that.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you.
This is DieCast Street League. We are here in Rock City. It is a beautiful 79-degree day.
It's nice.
Great for racing.
I agree.
This is a Survivor Series, so you know the driving and the skill is gonna be fast and crazy.
That's why I showed up to work, bud.
Well, let's get to these cars. 2013 Lamborghini VENENO.
Bud, I'm not sure if he said that right.
The driver of that car is Morgan. He's driving for Team Rock City.
This car is fast going down this road.
Yeah, Roy, the other drivers better get their stuff together.
900 horsepower.
1968 Ford Shelby GT500. The driver of that car is WICKI from Team Daytona Beach.
That car is beautiful every time I see it.
It is nice.
940 horsepower. Did I tell you I like saying horsepower?
Yes. 1968 Chevy Nova.
That car looks mean and aggressive.
That car is driven by Jalin from Team Rock City.
You know Jalin can drive.
Yes, he can.
1,000 horsepower.
2015 Dodge Challenger SRT.
This car looks fast too.
The driver of that car is Jason, driving for No Pass Racing.
950 horsepower.
There you have it. Those are the cars and drivers that will be putting it all on the line for our viewing pleasure.
We think
When the best out of 4 races wins. First place gets 2 points. Second place gets 1.
Okay.
Third place will get a half a point. There will be another race after this, another 4-lap race. Let's go! Race 1, Group 7, coming up now.
I got $20 on that Lambo.
Bet. Let's go! WICKI has the lead going down the first long straight. Jalin's about 3 cars back. Morgan just passed up Jalin for the second place position. And then Jalin just passed up Morgan and WICKI for the first place position. Oh my God. And then Morgan passed up WICKI at the line for his second place. Jalin will take first place. Morgan will take second. WICKI will take third. What a race.
Holy cow. They were doing battle.
Yeah, they were.
Man, they was pushing and jumping in front of each other like 2 big cane toads playing leapfrog.
Yeah, Roy, you see WICKI had the first place on lock. Jalin was 3 cars back. Morgan was in third place right there, passing Jalin on the inside lane.
Yeah, Morgan got the pass on Jalin in that Nova on the inside lane.
Yeah, but it didn't last long because Jalin got that second place position right back over the hump and took the first place position away from WICKI. A nasty double pass going into the 4th turn.
Double pass, buddy. Man, that pass was nasty.
And Jalin had about a 2-car lead going into the S-curves. Coming out of that, he was in first place. WICKI was in second, but Morgan made the move on the inside lane for the second place position and took it.
Man, if I was WICKI, I would have drove in that lane so Morgan couldn't have passed me.
I know you would have, Roy. Jalin and the Nova won that race. The 13-8-2 tie. The Nova has 2. The Lambo has 1, the Shelby has a half point, the SRT has 0.
The Mopar has no points.
Race 2, Group 7, coming up.
When?
Right now. Why do you always ask when you know when?
My pawpaw said I like to start trouble.
Let's go. Morgan has the lead going down the first long straight. Wicky's in second place. Jason is in third. Oh, Jason just got the pass on Wicky for the second place position. Jason is all over Morgan bumper. Can he get around Morgan? And he will not. Morgan would hold him off. Morgan got first place. Jason got second. And I think Jalen got third somehow.
Man, Morgan and Jason was fighting for that first place position like two army ants fighting over a quarter piece of Fruit Loop.
That was a great race, Roy. Let's look at it right here on the replay. See, Morgan had the lead right here. Wicky and Jason were doing battle for that second place position.
But then Jason passed up Wicky on the inside lane and was glued to Morgan backside like a black guy seeing Kim Kardashian in person for the first time.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that's gonna play out.
I just said that, dang.
You see, Morgan had the lead, and then Jason was on his bumper, like Roy said, trying to get around him, bumped him right there. That was pretty much it, because Morgan took it for the first place. Jason got the second. Jalen got around Wicky for the third.
Morgan in that Lambo took that one.
Yeah, but Jason was on his heels the whole way down.
He sure was.
Morgan got a 13.32 time.
Not too shabby.
Almost 12 seconds, not bad. The Nova has 2.5. The Lambo has 3. The Shelby has a half point. The SRT has 1. Race 3, Group 7, about to go down right now. Let's go. Jason has the lead going down the first long straight. Morgan's about 2 cars back. Oh, Morgan just closed the gap, but then Jason took off about a 5-car lead again. Oh, Morgan just passed him on the inside and took the first place position, gapped him about 7 cars, and then Jalen passed up Jason on the inside lane for the second place position. I'm pretty sure he got there, but we will have to check the replay. What a race.
What just happened?
Craziness, Roy.
Oh my, what? Huh? Man, that was 2 of the craziest passes you will see in one race.
Yes, it was, Roy. You see, Jason had about a 2-car lead right there coming into Shark's mouth, but Morgan closed the gap, and then Jason took off again with a bigger lead.
Man, Jason had about a 6-car lead, and then Morgan closed the gap so fast and passed right at the last minute going into that 4th turn.
Yeah, Roy, I don't think I ever seen a pass that late going into that 4th turn. It was dangerous and fast at the same time, but he got it done.
I tell you right now that Morgan can drive, and Jalen can drive too. Got up on the inside lane right on Jason's door and passed him up.
Morgan and the Lambo won that race.
Yes, he did. Now, that's what I call an entertaining race with a capital I.
Roy, you didn't keep up in school well, did you?
He got a 13.27 time. I went to school every day. What you talking about, bud? Dang.
The Nova has 3.5. The Lambo has 5. The Shelby has a half point. The SRT has 1.5. Race 4, Group 7, coming up right now.
I'm getting nervous.
Roy, I swear, you bet not fart.
I can't promise anything.
Let's go. Jalen has the lead going down the first long straight. Jason is on his bumper. Wicky is 3 cars back. Jason tried to pass on the inside right there. Oh, he crashed out. Jalen got a free run at the first place position. Wicky looked like he would take second. Oh no, Wicky passed up Jalen on the outside lane for the first place position. Wicky would take first place. Jalen would take second. Morgan would take third. What a race.
Wicky passed up Jalen like he had 2 flat tires and 5 sandbags in the trunk.
Yeah, Roy, he did blow past him pretty fast.
Sure did.
You see, Jalin had the lead going down that first long straight. Jason was all over Jalin's bumper. Coming out of Shark's mouth, Wicki was 3 cars or 4 cars back.
Jason tried to take the inside lane away from Jalin, but ended up flipping on his roof like a cockroach that just got sprayed with raid.
And Wicki drove right around all that madness for the second place position. Morgan bumped him, tried to get around him, could not.
The inside lane was open.
Yeah, it was open, but he didn't use it. Jalin had a free run at the first place. I thought he had this in the bag.
Yeah, me too. But Wicki had other ideas. Passed up Jalin doing about 175 on the outside lane.
Yeah, Roy, Wicki was moving that Shelby like it's never moved before.
Wicki must got a really good tune in now, been down this road a couple times.
Yeah, Roy, I imagine so. Wicki won that race in that Shelby.
Wicki got a 13.85 time.
The Nova has 4.5, the Lambo has 5.5, the Shelby has 2.5, the SRT has 1. Morgan and the Lamborghini survived.
Yes, he did.
He will move on to round 2.
I can't wait.
Whenever the other cars are done with their Survivor Series as well. Race 5, Group 8.
Well, come on, bud, dang.
Let's go. 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT. The driver of that car is Bryan B. from Team Rock City.
960 horsepower. I like that car, it's beautiful.
Yeah, Roy, that car is beautiful. 1995 Ferrari F50. Driver of that car is T Nasty.
Do you mean nasty like he doesn't wash his hands after he get done using the bathroom? 800 horsepower.
1986 Chevrolet Monte Carlo.
This car is fast, I'll tell you that.
The driver is Anthony from Team Rock City.
940 horsepower. I'm getting hungry, dang.
1971 Porsche 911. The driver of that car is BC from Team ABC DieCast Productions.
750 horsepower. I really like saying horsepower.
Race 5, Group 8, about to go down.
Where do you see a Ferrari F50 going against a Porsche 911? Dang.
Right here, Roy. Let's go. T Nasty and BC are doing battle down the first long straight. Oh, BC just got passed up by T Nasty and Bryan B. Bryan B just passed up T Nasty going into that 4th turn in the inside lane. Bryan B will take 1st place. T Nasty will take 2nd. BC will take 3rd reluctantly. What a race.
Man, they were scooting around, changing positions like a 4-year-old at the doctor's office preparing to get his 2nd shot.
Yeah, Roy, they were moving around. They were changing positions multiple times in this race. You see, BC had the slight lead over T Nasty right there. Coming into Shark's mouth, T Nasty took the lead back. BC got passed up by Bryan B.
The 1st place leader changed and the 2nd place leader changed, all before the 3rd turn. Dang.
And Bryan B caught T Nasty slipping. He did not close out the inside lane. Bryan B got in that lane and took the 1st place position.
Why would he not take away the inside lane anyway? Everybody knows that. Dang.
I'm not sure, Roy, but it doesn't matter because he lost. Bryan B took the 1st place. T Nasty got 2nd.
Good race.
Bryan B won that one in that SRT.
Either you driving a Mopar or you driving a slow car.
Bryan B got a 12.62 time.
That's the best of this here race series, I tell you.
The SRT has 2, The Ferrari has 1, the Porsche has a half point, the Monte has 0. Race 6, Group 8, about to go down.
Come on, bud, dang.
Right now. Let's go! BC has the lead going down the first long straight. T Nasty's about 3 cars back. Can he close the gap? Oh, he tried to close it right there, but bumped the back of him. BC broke out with a 5-car lead, spun out right there. T Nasty tried to close on the inside, but BC held T Nasty off, and Anthony got passed up for the 3rd place position by Bryan B right at the line.
BC was in control of this race from the start to the finish.
But T Nasty did not make it easy for him. He challenged him about 3 times, but could not get around BC. BC was playing defense.
Yeah, he was. He was acting like the Chicago Bulls in the 7th round of the playoffs.
And BC was Jordan, because he was in the lead. T Nasty was in 2nd place, about 5 cars back in hot pursuit.
BC was putting a gap on him until T Nasty almost passed him, bumped him, and caught a little error in the process.
Yeah, Roy, T Nasty would have got around him if he would have took the inside lane over the hump. He did crash in the back of BC and could not get around him. Tried to get around him right there. You see BC with the block, drove in his lane so he could not get around him. That's how you play defense in a car.
BC is out there playing defense like the Green Bay Packers. BC won that one.
He got the job done in that Porsche 911 with a 14.24 time. The SRT has 2, the Ferrari has 2, the Porsche has 2.5, the Monte has 0. Race 7, Group 8, about to go down.
I hope so.
Right
My
now.
money's on that Mopar. You already know.
Yeah, Roy, and I'm not betting you. Let's go! Anthony has the 1st place position going down the first long straight. BC is on his bumper, literally. He could not shake him. Oh, he got a little breathing room, but Bryan B just passed up BC for the 2nd place position, doing about 160. Anthony would take 1st place, Bryan B would take 2nd, and nobody else would come down to score that half point.
I told you, Mopar, no car, but
Let's look at that replay. That was nasty. Anthony had the 1st place position right here. BC was in 2nd on his bumper. Coming out of Shark's mouth, he was glued even more. He got a little breathing room right there. I don't know what happened to BC, but he got passed up by Bryant Bush Nasty.
he got passed up like a hitchhiker in the rain.
That was a nasty pass. Bryan B passed up BC for his 2nd place position. Anthony held on to the 1st place,
And Bryan B took the 2nd place.
man, Bryan B is out here driving that SRT. Anthony won that in the Monte Carlo.
About time Anthony finally got some points on the board. He got a 13.38 time for his troubles.
Yeah, Roy's been a long race series for him. The SRT has 3.5, the Ferrari has 2, the Porsche has 2.5, the Monte has 2. This is race 8, Group 8. Last race.
Man, it's getting too close in here.
Roy, let's go. Bryan B's in the lead. Oh, he just got passed up by T Nasty for the 1st place position. He tried to bump him right there. Can he get around him? Oh, T Nasty has about 2-car lead. He closed the gap. He is trying to do everything. Can he pass T Nasty? Oh, he almost had him right there at the line. He took the outside lane. Almost got it done. T Nasty would hold him off. He would take 1st place. Bryan B would take 2nd. What a race.
And BC and Anthony got a DNF. Did not finish.
Well, let me finish this replay. You see Bryan B had the lead for a quick 2nd, and T Nasty put the speed on and put a car on him right there before Shark's mouth.
And then Bryan B got really aggressive when he got past. He tried to spin, T Nasty out several times, could not get it done.
Nope, T Nasty was driving that Ferrari F50 to perfection.
And Bryan B was getting frustrated because he was doing everything possible to get around T Nasty. But T Nasty was fending him off like a mama bear with 3 cubs, protecting it from a cougar.
Yeah, Roy, he was trying everything, but could not get it done. T Nasty won in that Ferrari F50.
With a 15-15 time. That time is slow, but the racing was tremendous.
The SRT has 4.5, the Ferrari has 4, the Porsche has 2.5, the Monte has 2. Morgan and Bryan B survived. They will move on to the next round 2, where you know the driving will be crazy and the cars and drivers will be that much more skilled. All right, thanks for watching DieCast Street League. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the old bell for all post notifications, only if you want to, but please do. Let's go!